Okay, here we are, Matthew Russell Lee, Inner City Press, here at the Southern District of New York Courthouse. Today, Thursday, July 18th, 2024. This is post-Menendez, but first we'll begin on the Trump docket. Yes, Jack Smith did file notice of appeal to the 11th Circuit, so that side view of whether they could refile it in New Jersey is now gone. But so the 11th Circuit, we'll be covering that. But Menendez, he still hasn't formally announced it, but there are reports that he is going to be acceding to the demands that he resign. The calls came not only from Chuck Schumer immediately after the verdict and Cory Booker, but Jackie Rosen of Nevada said that he should actually be booted out if he didn't do it. Maybe that's what got him on the move. We'll see what happens next with Senator Bob Menendez. But as one FARA, Foreign Agent Registration Act, conviction came in, a new one was begun yesterday here in the SDNY. It's Sue Me Kelly, formerly of the National Security official, for $37,000, a handbag, and some Michelin-rated restaurants, working for South Korea as an unregistered foreign agent. She is reportedly the wife of Max Boot, the journalist, columnist, and it's here in SDNY, and we're going to be covering it closely. This type of FARA is on the move. FARA is on the move. Now, in another kind of, I guess, lesser-known Worlds Collide story, yesterday we covered the sentencing in a case we've been covering from the beginning. Massive quantities, more than 1,000 pounds of meth. Sometime last year, I was in the Mag Court, and a guy called Burgos, the truck driver, came in, and they said 1,000 pounds of meth. So I started following the case. Well, one of the co-defendants, Mr. Bhupinder Singh Virk, was up for sentencing yesterday. So I went to cover it. He got asylum as a Sikh from India, saying that he was under fire there. Somehow he had a trucking company, everything was going smooth. Then suddenly he was moving drugs, these 1,000 pounds of meth. He got 210 months. You do the math. He expressed remorse. He said he wished he could be running a food truck in Colorado. His lawyer implied, give him a lesser sentence because he's going to be deported. It was then pointed out by the prosecutor that he might not be deported. The asylum apparently in these situations is taken away, but he could make a separate claim under the Convention Against Torture. I've seen them actually waive that sometimes in plea deals. Apparently he didn't waive it in this case. So because also in this same courthouse, believe it or not, there is a prosecution of murder for hire of a man named Gupta for apparently on behalf of the Indian government trying to solicit a murder of a Sikh leader here in the United States. So we're covering Gupta as well. So these cases are amazing. What's not amazing, what is amazing is the United Nations. Absolute travesty. Now, Guterres has been missing. He's skipped out on some ghoulish meetings that have taken place, but they never put it up on the schedule. Well, yesterday it was acknowledged that he's away for a few days. Where? Nobody knows. No other leader, so-called, could they do this for. Yesterday, the UN expressed massive opprobrium for any criticism of it. But you can find that online because we are being critical, but we have a right to re-enter and we will not cease. To be continued.